Malignant. James Wan goes giallo with Malignant, one of the best loved horror movies of 2021. Definitely one of my best loved horror movies of 2021. Wan is already a pedigreed horror practitioner, being the co-architect of some of the most enduring horror franchises of the 21st century. Talking about Saw, a franchise that has come to epitomize torture porn. Talking about Insidious, a franchise that feels like a 21st century reimagining of Poltergeist. Talking about The Conjuring, a franchise that plumbs the darkest case files of Ed and Lorraine Warren. With Malignant, Juan proves he's still got the skills to pay the bills, knowing what to do and how to do it, plumbing a new subgenre, one that is teeming with monsters and demons of the human variety. I love how Malignant starts off so serious and just goes fucking nuts. I mean, this is not a horror comedy, but it is undeniably a good time. It is a hell of a good time with all of this horror mayhem and incredible twists. Props not only to Juan, but to his wife and partner, Ingrid Bizu, who came up with the story for Malignant, along with Akela Cooper, one of the best horror screenwriters alive today. Solidarity with WGA, by the way. Writers stick together. Couple of side thoughts. I loved Maddie Hassan as Sydney, but I would never get into a car with her. Did you see how close she parked to that cliff? Like she was just going to drive right over it. I mean, is she insane? Does she need to get her eyes checked or her head checked? I mean, that just gave me a heart attack. Side thought number two, can you imagine what kind of fucked up trial this is going to be? I mean, whose ass is going to sit in jail for killing, what, like 25 people? Especially when you consider that Gabriel is technically not dead. Malignant, inspired in part by the legend of Edward Mordrake, a 19th century English aristocrat who was driven insane by a nefarious sibling who he described as having a malignant personality, a sibling he would go on to call the devil. You can stream Malignant right now on HBO Max.